Okay. Hi everyone. Can you guys hear me? Um, this might get a little bit awkward. Well, first off, okay, let me just turn down. I think the mic's a little bit loud. Can people tell me if it's okay? Hi everyone. Oh, hi everyone. Yeah, it's been a long time. Happy New Year. What happened to me? I think that's like a very okay. What happened to me sounds like a very like mean thing to say. So I wouldn't say anything happened to me. Um, but in at the end of 2022, a lot of things went on. So I haven't been able to stream since before Thanksgiving, if I think it's correct. So it's been oh my gosh, it's been like 3 months. Yeah, it's been 3 months since I last streamed. Well, as you might know, I was in Japan for about a month there, and it was really fun actually. So Japan, 10 out of 10. I stayed at hostels for about 4 weeks there. So I slept in a dorm with like six other girls, and but like that's not the important part. The important part was I was in Japan for a full month. It's been something I've wanted to do my entire life, and I finally got to do it, and I bought so much stuff. Like I always wondered, hey, what am I like saving all this money for? Apparently it's so that I can go to Japan and buy like 100 anime figurines. I used to think, oh, I'm better than those other anime fans. I don't have any figurines, and I'm too cool for that. Psych, it's just because I didn't have the chance to. Now on my desk, I have like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, nine anime figurines, and that's like not even half of it. It's probably not even like a quarter of what I brought home. The chat's paused. Uh. Anyways. Um. Oh. Hey, Miles. Doodle art. Okay. I should probably ask you. Oh, thank you, by the way, so much for your really, really kind Discord message. Let me explain the second part as to why I haven't like messaged or like been active on social media for the last 3 months. Also, first off, I wanted to ask you. Um, yes. So I'm gonna assume you go by Miles. Is it still he him? Um, I'm back. I'm back. So I just want to make sure like it's still he him. I mean you can change it if you want, but it's not like you can't change it. I just want to make sure I got it correct. Okay. Yeah. Japan was really fun. I'll have like a slideshow of like travel pictures to show you. I think that would be really cute if I put together a PowerPoint. It was like, look, guys, this is all what I did. And so I guess the second part is like, why haven't I been online in the last 3 months? And there's like good things to that and bad things to that. You know, it's a mixed bag. So one good thing is I moved actually. So I finally moved out of my parents' house. I'm a grown adult and I pay my own bills. I pay rent now. I used to be a rent payer also, but then I went back to my parents' house and I didn't pay rent for 2 years, and that was great. But I finally now have to pay rent. You might have seen me on. Oh, thank you so much, Bendy Fan Animations. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I plan on streaming more. It's been something I've really missed over the last 3 months. I keep on thinking I should stream. But yeah, first is I moved from like halfway across the country. So now I actually live in California, near LA, but not quite in LA. Close enough to LA that I actually like I hang out with Adam and his friends and the rest of the Inanimate Insanity crew like a good amount actually. Well, a lot of the Inanimate Insanity crew is also BFDI crews, so you know, I guess I hang out with everybody a lot more, which is cool. Um, which is cool. Uh, so yeah, if you saw like we all got Korean barbecue about a week ago or so together. Sam, who I think is that guy? That Sam, um, who is actually the current director for Teapot. Yeah, so he came all the way from Australia about a week ago, and that's pretty cool. Australia is very far. I can't believe that I've seen this guy from Australia twice. If I had a nickel for every time I see him, it was 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but that's kind of odd because there's like plenty of like cast and crew members who are actually located in America that I haven't even met once yet. For example, I've always wanted to like be able to talk to Pokey. I know that she was at like the BFDI XII meetup, but man, that day is a blur. I did not get a chance to talk to her at all. So, you know. So yeah, I had a fun time. I currently live in LA, or not LA. I currently live in California, nearish LA. I'm not quite in LA. I'm actually in a desert. It's not fun here, actually. I don't like the desert. I always thought that the desert was like really hot all the time, which is not bad. I actually prefer like warm weather to cold weather. But as it turns out, in the winter, the desert gets really cold. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of tumbleweeds. Like I thought that was something that you only saw in cartoons in the Wild West, where like two like cowboys go head to head against each other, and they're ready to go on a shootout, and you see a tumbleweed go rolling by. Yeah, apparently those things just exist in real life. Like I didn't know this. And so driving around constantly, like a tumbleweed just rolls into the street, and I like sat and I like hit it with my car, and I think, oh no, not the paint, not the paint, don't scrape the paint. So that's what it's like. So hi everyone, yeah, Sam Thornberry, that's the guy. How's Misha? That's the saddest part. So this is my first move, and I'll only be here temporarily, but I wasn't able to take Misha because this house doesn't allow pets, which is really sad. So I'm hoping that next time I'm gonna be moving again somewhat soonish. Hopefully next time I will be able to take Misha. Yeah, it's been a long time. Um, and then okay, the third update, kind of update, um, and like it's probably the most important reason as to why I haven't streamed or been live lately. Though I intend on doing it more, and Carrie wants to go live again, and I still have a wither fight that I've promised Brian, uh, and Zanny leaves to do. So I have a lot of things I want to do for stream, but the biggest reason why I haven't streamed lately is that I have had some mental health issues recently. I say that happily. I say that like a bright tone of voice, but it's actually been kind of a struggle. I don't want to talk about it too much. But currently I'm hopefully getting some treatment for it soon. So I'm hopefully gonna get back to like content creating. Content creating. That's a way of talking about it. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's not like anything like super serious. But I just mostly wanted to explain like a lot of you guys have sent me really kind and caring messages through Twitter, through Discord, and just generally as comments on YouTube. And I want to say like thank you guys so much for thinking of me recently. It's not a super serious thing, but it's difficult to accept or kind of come to terms with uh when you first get around to it. So it's taken me a bit. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, sad times over. Though, by the way, I know that I'm disclosing it, and I don't usually disclose a lot about my personal life. I just wanted to explain that, but like, I would also say that if you have like mental health issues, or if you're like struggling mentally, emotionally, however, like never feel like you are obligated to tell anybody else, or like publicly. You should probably tell like somebody that you trust and love. Uh, but like never feel like I feel a little bit like a public figure, so I kind of want to share a bit about this, but I hope that you never feel like you have to do that or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I plan on being back to streaming. Yes. Anyways, Teapot 3. So I haven't watched Teapot 3 yet. Yeah, let's chalk it up to like that previous subject of why I haven't watched Teapot 3 yet. I was actually really surprised when like Carrie suddenly invited me to this Discord channel for like Teapot, and I was like, oh, cool, like maybe they're getting the gang back together. And then like a day later, they're like, all right, voice lines are out, start recording, guys. And I was like, what? Because I was still in Japan actually. Luckily I was about to leave in like 2 days, so I was like, no problem, I'll just record when I got back to America. But I was like, hey guys, I feel totally blindsided. You know, Teapot 3? What? I know. Actually, I was very scared that Eggy would get eliminated because I know, like, on the team, she's not exactly the most charismatic one, and I know that she's not exactly the most popular one, so I was like, I hope not. But yeah, well, okay, so first off, I want to say, like, I did know that Foley gets eliminated, and that's because I did have to record lines for Teapot 3, if you remember. Like, so, you know, when we record lines, they give us the whole storyboard. And at that in that when I was recording lines, I had like the bandwidth just like figure out which lines I had to record. So I looked through all the parts with just Eggy or Nelly, record those lines and push them in. So I actually don't know a lot about what actually is going on in Teapot 3, but I do know enough to know that Eggy didn't get eliminated. And so, you know, that's the same thing too. So yeah. So anyways, let's I know, like, I feel like basketball. Okay, that's true. Okay, basketball seems to have like a similar personality to Eggy, but I feel like he was just slightly less likely to get like voted out than Eggy. Though I did feel pretty confident that Foley was gonna get eliminated. Just saying, just saying. Anyways, so I'm gonna play Teapot 3. I have audio going in on my end, but I can't play the audio because I think it'll totally get copyrighted. I'm not even sure if the video is gonna get copyrighted when I try to play this in the first place because, well, YouTube. So if you want to hear the audio, you should play it on your end, and I'm gonna have the closed captions on so you can still see what's going on. All right, let's watch it together. Ah. Blocks there? Oh no! Face up. No! Bowie. Oh, gross. Cute. Chaos and mayhem. No, not my cheesecake. I love the intro sequence, by the way. It's just so it's so I love the tune of it, and it's just cute seeing all the characters and the personalities as they scroll by. So, do they have teardrop in this? Yes, they do actually. You know, I don't think cheesecake's a very good cake. Like my favorite cake is probably you know what? Dulce de leche. No, tres leches, tres leches. Yeah. Cheesecake, I think, is a terrible cake. I don't think it should even be counted as a cake. Anyways, that first part, honestly, I like Winner a lot. Like, I think they have either he, him, or they, them pronouns. I forget, and somebody can probably tell me. Um, Reliable. I just love reliable characters. Reliable characters that care about other people. Cheesecake is a hit or miss. This death. Cat steak. Cat steak. Oh my god. Um, gosh. If it's safe, then I'll try. They them? They them. Okay, I kind of figured grassy would be the most popular. It's just if you're an OG or like one of the older characters, I feel like that's oh. I'm a little bit surprised by this one though. Snowball is kind of a bully, I think. So I thought that he'd be less popular. Nom nom nom. Secretly, basketball is 2D. See, with five, and it was so close too. It's like only 400 votes in difference. Bye, Foldy. I feel like Pi got like a more not respectful but dignified ending. What happens to all the contestants that get like zooped out by two? Is there has there been any lore established about that? Because I don't know. Oh hey Yvonne, hi. I should revoice all the characters. It's a cute elimination. That does feel like it. Like they get sent into the back rooms. I love backrooms lore and backrooms like stories. I think that you could do a very good creepy pasta or like a very good story about like all the eliminated contestants just getting like backroomed. My favorite backroom level is isn't there one about like a slide that slides you into like an infinite pit of blocks? It's either that one or the original like yellow office rooms. Calling out yourselves, huh? Compete this infrequently. Oh no, shame. Oh, it's two lands. A two someplace. Me too. I'm sorry, it's harder to sync it in another tab because I keep on pausing and unpausing it, huh? Oh, look how sad. Nothing here. Hi. Putting them into amusement park. My favorite amusement park ride is probably. Oh, I love. Okay, I don't remember anything which goes on in this episode, but my favorite amusement park ride is that one ride where they put you in the swings that have like the really long chains. And then the swings go up and then they start spinning you and the centripetal force like pushes you horizontally and it's very cool. Cuz you know, it's I'm not afraid of heights and I like the feeling of the wind rushing through or around, but uh it I don't like the feeling of going downwards. So like roller coasters are painful for me, which means that my least favorite amusement park ride is actually like tower drops. Things like Tower of Terror, or I think it's like I forget what it is in like Six Flags, but that's the one where like they raise you, like you sit down and they raise you really high up in a huge platform and then they just let you free fall down. Because I've also seen so many videos of like that particular ride going so wrong. I'm also excited for Super Nintendo World. Um, I want to go to the one that's in Japan though, because that one actually has like bonus rides in a bigger area than the one in America. We should keep the blocks. Yeah, drop towers are so painful. Hey, it's good to see all of you guys again. It's been a while, so it's sometimes it's hard for me to like focus on both the video and chat. I hope Zaydash, I hope that you're having a good day. I should play the updates. I haven't got around to that. I have a lot in my backlog. Performance stage for the park. Sounds boring. I don't like this idea. It sounds so boring. Okay, well, I mean, if you're a super fan, I see the idea. Being shattered repeatedly for the performance. Really? Really? Cracked. Look, it's H2O. Cute. The strongest team on Earth? Oh, is it the one where you like use the hammer on the thing and then it goes ding, right? Um, Bumper cars? Play. I never eat amusement park food if I can, because it's just so expensive. It's, but I love nachos, and I think that's the only place you can really get nachos and candy, candy fluff, fairy floss, puffed candy corn. Oh no, cotton candy. $7 water balls, absolutely. Yeah, it's a super rip off. See, I don't like Real Racer either because he's also a bully. I just don't like bully characters. Have you guys ever ridden a roller coaster where it's like indoors, right? So it's an indoor roller coaster, but the tracks are built super close to each other. Like the scariest roller coaster I've ever ridden on was in Six Flags and it was called the Poltergeist. And what was so scary about it was that you could see the tracks and they were built super close together. So every time you went underneath another track or whatever, it looked like you were going to get beheaded. frightful. So that's how I feel about roller coasters. Things like Space Mountain are actually way scarier if you ride them in the light than in the dark. Lie. Oh, spinning cup thingies. I do like the spinning teacups. I hope somebody makes the spinning teacups as a ride. It's just like one of the most iconic amusement park rides. Like another thing I really like doing at amusement parks or fairs is going to the Midway and watching other people play Midway games because I feel bad about spending the money on like these games that I'll never win, but I would love to watch other people toss balls at like rigged cups or something. I'm just a very cheap person. TV, TV, TV. I believe in you, Poet Ball. I think you've got the best idea so far. I believe in you. You're so mean. Puffball is actually playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Did you guys ever make a roller coaster in Roller Coaster Tycoon where like if anybody rode it, they would die? The death coasters? Or like the tracks weren't finished and you just go off the rails? That's the roller coaster Puffball's gonna make. Not a huge fan of Puffball. I like rainbow things. I'm a very superficial person too. Ooh, batteries. Wait, we already fixed that last time. Wait, did we fix that last time? Literal garbage. Cute. I like this actually. This should have been a thumbnail. For death prevention. But I think I make it out of like one apple. Apple pie is pretty good though. Of all the pies, I think my pie's favorite pie is probably apple pie. If you ever need another FNF mod to play, may I suggest Yoyo Cake Central? It's very high quality. Oh, that might be nice. It's gonna be great. No! Blanket? I suppose it is just difficult to make any amusement park attraction out of blocks. That's I have to give them that, yeah. But no, mean. Flower? Bye, robot flower. That's what I do all the time. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Alright. By the way, I like the length of the episodes now. Like, The last episode of BFDI was like, or BFB was like 40 something minutes, and that was kind of too long. So these 22, 23-minute episodes are like much better. Simply ruined our idea. Hello. See you guys later. Brilliant. Nelly didn't have a lot of lines in this episode, I remember. I like recorded Eggy's lines and it took about like 10 minutes or so. And Nelly's only took like three. Look at the little like cat face. How does it work? Goodbye. I don't know what the sad drums are. It looks pretty good. I don't know, it looks pretty good. What are you gonna vote for at the end? Well, voting's already over, right? But I don't remember which team gets eliminated at the end, so I'll vote. I'll just do that same thing that everybody does where they vote like months later. Well, it's only been weeks. Not bad. You should write on that. Well, it'll be dangerous and they'll lose for sure. No, I love Pillow actually. You know what? I kind of like Pillow. I've decided I kind of like Pillow. One of them, one of them. We. Oh, look, Grassy's back. No! Grassy. I don't know about two's sudden power up. I always thought that like two is probably like a god, like immortal, omniscient being. So I feel like this tracks with their strength. Getting winner's solo show back to the mainstream. Yay! Woohoo! Drama. I would feel so bad. Ooh. That's fair. I would also give that like a 5 out of 10. It's your standard midway game. On a table. But where's the blocks? Okay, but like Drawbreaker has decent value. That's very cute. But I do like price tag a lot. Going clockwise is like kind of a cute saying, actually. I like that. Two teams for elimination. Gasp. Okay, wait, I gotta pass. I gotta pass. All right. Um. Okay, I was actually very focused on watching the episode, so I was talking less. I hope you guys also enjoyed the episode. That's pretty good though. I felt pretty. I did viscerally feel it when like two had to assert their boundaries. I obviously I feel bad for two. I mean, Clock did it. Okay, Clock did it on purpose. That's true. But like, oh man, I don't know how to describe this then. I would feel if I you know I think Clock didn't mean to be hurtful, right? I don't think very often people mean to be hurtful, but I feel kind of bad for Clock because of that. Or like, where when you do something and you don't actually mean for it to be like hurtful, but sometimes like your intentions aren't the same as your actions, and it gets like very awkward, or it's a very uncomfortable feeling. I think everybody's felt that before, where they do something and yeah. So I think that's like the most visceral feeling I felt during this. Okay, but I do really like the fact that um two teams are getting eliminated per uh episode now. It's really helpful. Like, if we think about it, like there's 41 contestants still. If we had eliminated them one by one, it would still take like 40 more episodes. Now that we're doing two by two, only take like 20 more episodes, which is a much more reasonable season episode count. Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the subtitles so we can see this. So we have Needle Barf. Okay, so Needle Barf Bag. Comment to vote for the one person you want to save from either team, or like, wait, I gotta listen to these. Or two. But you'll get one vote total, so vote one contestant you want to have saved. Oh, okay. So you only get one vote. So you only choose one letter still. Um, let's see. By the way, I was talking to so actually I was hanging out with Carrie last weekend too. But we were talking about like how the voting counts go. And obviously a lot of people it's easy enough to write a script and code to just figure out who won, right? Other than the fact that you don't necessarily know like when they put the cutoff day is, which is actually very important because other people actually write scripts that do real time counts of which contestants got how many votes. And so there's a certain segment of the viewership population who actually like pay attention to that a lot. And so they will always vote for whoever has the least number of votes at that moment. And that's why like oftentimes the like last place and second to last place contestants actually have very similar vote counts. Which is all to say that, you know what, your vote matters. How do we count votes? We just have a script that just goes. So YouTube has something called an API. And that's not going to make any sense if you don't already know computer science. But basically, you write a piece of code, and the piece of code goes ahead and counts all the letters. Um, does it have to be in brackets? Let me see. Does it have to be in brackets? Wow. Yeah, okay. And basically, like, it looks for that specific, like, letter within brackets. And so, who do I want to vote this time? Honestly, winner. They're, I feel they're just a reliable character. I feel like they're very popular anyways, so it wouldn't be helpful. um, let's see. Winner is a nice, reliable piece of chewed gum. Smiley face. I am one of you. I hate Rocky with a passion. I have a very milk toast taste. I don't think I like I don't I who do I think is gonna get voted out? So if you didn't see this, I already yes, K voting already ended though, but you have to understand it is your duty as a BFDI viewer to always vote years after the episode comes out. So let's see. Don't. So let's see. Is that the end of the episode? Oh, hey, Michael. By the way, I saw Michael wearing that cap the other day when we went to go get dinner, and I was just wondering, like, if he flips over like the brim of this cap, are those goggles like? Could he use it to like rob a bank or something? That's what I think. I never got around to asking him that. There's an ending credit screen. I forgot. Thank you to everybody. That's very cool. He has a very nice setup. Amazing. Woohoo! Somebody please help. No. Thanks, Marker. Oh no. Oh no. Price tax face. Thanks, too. That was helpful. Ah, don't look at my terrible suggestions. They're very. Actually, they look completely fine. You can look at my suggestions. There we go. That was a cute episode. I liked it. But I have a feeling. So if you didn't know, I actually already have recorded my voice lines for Teapot 4. Um, so I actually do know who gets saved and who gets eliminated. Or I would if I paid any attention, which I didn't. So I actually don't know who's getting eliminated. Which is that makes for like the I'm not gonna go back to the storyboard and look either because that makes for the most interesting like watch together, right? We can watch Teapot 4 together too when it comes out, and that would be fun. Oh, thanks so much, Pancake. So Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots was a good movie. I watched that. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it was a Puss in Boots was a good movie. Oh, so loud. You replied to my comment. Oh, thank you very much. Wow. Can I wait? If you replied to my comment, can I see it? Wah! So loud. Look, we must exchange thumbs ups. I'll thumb myself up too. Thank you. Uh, I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it was really good. Uh, I hope you haven't watched it yet. I'm pretty sure Teapot 4 isn't out yet. And actually, Carrie asked me to like re-record a couple of my lines, so I have to go do that. Oops. So I actually do not remember who gets eliminated um at all. Like again, when I record these voice lines, I don't read the storyboard and I mostly skim through and look just for like Nelly and Eggy's parts, and that actually keeps the episodes fresh for me, so I can feel like I'm watching it the first time every time. I do remember who gets uh whoops. I don't know. Oh no, my VTuber is stuck. Okay. She back. Right. Wow, that's probably the fastest production. That's so exciting. I mean, Sam and Carrie and Michael and all the rest of the crew are working very hard. But I don't know when it's coming out, first off, and I please nobody pressure them. I actually that was a mistake, by the way. I wished I waited until like they did an official announcement for Teapot 4 before talking about it, so I hope in the so I won't be leaking these things in the future. Yeah. That was a mistake. I didn't nail it this time. Yeah, they'll probably they're having a schedule though. They're doing their best. Or I hope they're not doing their best to like detriment of their health. I think they're having a good time. Yep. So, it's fun being back. I know it's like a short stream today. Like we haven't even hit an hour yet. Usually these are 2 hours long, but it's kind of nice having not too much pressure to like try to do a long stream. And this is already really nice talking to you guys for an hour or so. Um, I have my Etsy store has still been up like this entire time. So I've been mailing out posters and stickers. So thank you everybody who got a poster or sticker, by the way. Like those are really fun to make. And I hope that, in this new year in 2023, I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve. And one of them is to stream more and stream more often and finally like do that VTuber upgrade that I've been meaning to do for the longest time. Let me just move my little, let's see, move myself. Oh, oh no, there's no body. So yeah, I've recently turned 26. My birthday was about a month ago. That's crazy to think because it doesn't feel like that long ago. You know, 2023 feels like it's going by pretty fast. I hope that you guys have a good time. Stop to smell the flowers, enjoy a bit. I'll try to check in every now and then with DMs. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have a support system IRL, and I'll be going to get some professional help soon. So there's that. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, this year I had a really, really nice birthday, actually. I had a homemade tres leches cake, and it was just a very chill day. Fun fact about me, I find going to restaurants a little bit bothersome. The noises are too loud in the restaurant, and the food's usually very expensive, and I prefer being able to eat at home curled up on the couch. Um, so, so that's actually exactly what I got, which was perfect. I sadly lost a friend, so I'm very sorry. I hope that you have a good support system to support you in this time, which sounds like a very very benign, tried thing to say, but yeah. Well, overall, yeah, I hope that. Thank you everybody for like coming back to see my glorious return or whatever it is. Thank you so much, Ultimate. Thank you so much, Miles. Cool new name, by the way. Probably a lot easier to introduce yourself as Miles than Nickel, I'd say. Uh, One of those is a more common name than the other, right? And stuff. Oh yeah, hi Roman. Um, Thanks so much for seeing me last year at the meetup. Um, Thanks so much, Christian. I'm reading all of your guys' screen names. Like, yeah, I remember you guys. It's just nice seeing you guys again. Thanks, Furby. Um, Two look so huggable. I want a plushie of them. That's I'd like a plushie of two too. I just like two. I think two is a very polarizing character. Like you either love them or hate them. I love them. I hope that you guys are all having a good time today. And you know, it was President's Day, so I actually took the day off. And I went shopping for home goods actually, which was very nice. I got myself a new bathroom caddy, some kitchen pantry organizers. These are the things that get very exciting to you as you get older. You're like, ooh, I can spend some extra money to organize my pantry. Yeah. Well, I hope that, you know, in the future, I'm going to be playing more Minecraft. I'm going to be playing other games. These watch togethers are actually very fun and keeps me, and I feel a lot less pressured to, because like, okay, I watched Teapot 2, I recorded footage and I never edited it and I never released it and I felt bad about it. So honestly, watching these together with you guys is just a lot easier than trying to like create a whole video about it. So, you know, I think these watch parties are fun and I want to do these more in the future. Maybe I'll put on some background music so that then it's not so like awkwardly silent when I'm watching it. Because like if I get, because I know if I get focused on this episode, which means that it's a good episode, I like start watching it right, but then it's like quiet, and then it's a bit awkward. Anyways, I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Let me just make sure that the end of streams it looks not too weird. I think it looks good. All right. So, same as always. Oh, by the way, thanks so much for I remembered you, Shuri, so I'm so glad that you came by too, sister. Sister. All right. Bye, Strange Invasions. Bye, Team Cosmo. Bye, David. Bye, Bunny Cubby. Bye, Zaydash. Bye, Adams. Bye, Miles. Bye, Goldie. Bye, JT. Bye, Abyss. Bye, Daryl Kinch. Bye, Cloudy Skies. Bye, Avian. Bye, Shuri. Bye, Cleo. Bye, Batter Cake. Bye, Totally Not Sushi. Oh no. Bye, Roman Bear. Bye, Bobarks. Bye, 40. Bye, Apple. Bye, Lamarian. Bye, Pam. Bye, Pato. Bye, Sonic Boy. Bye, Meester. Bye, Diana. Bye, Lollipops and Book. Bye, Mations. Bye, Yvonne. Oh, by the way, thanks so much for coming to see me at the Texas Object Hangout. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do another one this year, but you know, if I do, I would like it to be in the DFW area. That would be very nice. Bye, Yvonne. Bye, Verosika. Bye, CJ. Bye, Bull. Bye, Coinimations. Bye, Artist Banana. Bye. I think I got everybody. Bye, Bobworks. All right, I think that's everybody. I'm sorry if I did this, but bye to everybody in general. Okay, bye bye.